Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Giunta, the music director and conductor of the Des Moines Symphony and its Academy, and I'm delighted to welcome you to our second concerts of the season, Swan Lake. The concerts on October 21st and 22nd will feature just the orchestra in the entire program. No soloists at all. There are many, many solos in this music that we'll be playing, and I'm so excited about conducting this all-orchestra program. Now, Wagner was a great German opera composer. He wrote so many operas that they built an opera house in Bayreuth because there were all kinds of specific information that you needed, large orchestras and big stages and whatnot. And the Bayreuth Opera House was one that was built. Many, many Wagner overtures are considered masterpieces of their own, and in this case, the Overture to Tannhäuser is the one that we're starting the program with. It was written in 1845 and actually received its premiere conducted by Felix Mendelssohn with the Gewandhaus Orchestra in Leipzig. He thought it was a wonderful piece of music, and it has become even more popular today. It's a wonderful showpiece for the orchestra. Starts off with a beautiful Pilgrim's chorus from the third scene in the first act, and then eventually gets into the Venusberg music of the first act. So we're excited about playing it. It's a great virtuoso overture and a great way to start. It's always a risk to perform an all-orchestral program because you really have to think carefully about the variety and the ebbs and flows of a particular concert. So when we're playing Wagner, I always like to couple Wagner with Strauss because Strauss, in a real sense, was Wagner's protege. Richard Strauss was a wonderful tone painter. He wrote these wonderful tone poems like Till Eulenspiegel's Merry Pranks and the Alpine Symphony, and Don Juan, of course, was written 1 year before the piece that we're going to play for you, which is Death and Transfiguration. It's a story of a man on his deathbed. The first section is very slow, and it starts off with strings and timpani performing sort of an unusual kind of rhythm that displays, as you can use your imagination, either irregular breathing or irregular heartbeat or even a ticking clock, but you could just tell that there's death in the air. The second section is a fight for life and the violence that can go on, agony when someone is in their last stages of life. The third section is far more peaceful, and it represents the man sort of looking back on his childhood. So you'll hear a lot of beautiful nostalgic solos from the oboe and the flute. And then finally, this transcends into this most beautiful C major heaven that you'll ever hear in your life. It's one of the most gorgeous things ever written. And it ends with these angelic harps and beautiful chordal sonorities of the brass, and brings the ending to a peaceful end. The Tchaikovsky Swan Lake is music that is unparalleled in terms of ballet music. Of course, Tchaikovsky, every note he wrote was meant to be danced to. Swan Lake has all the wonderful DNA of a Tchaikovsky symphony. The rhythms, the melodies, the wonderful orchestration, and the drama. And you put that on stage with the Des Moines Symphony, you'll find out that it's really quite wonderful. This Swan Lake Ballet is really glorious. It was composed in 1875-76. I've always wanted to take this ballet with all this great music and make about 40 or 45 minutes of music out of it. I always thought it would be a great second half of the program. It's music like none other. It's got a wonderful drama to it and pathos, and of course all those beautiful and melodic themes that Tchaikovsky is well known for. It's all in the Swan Lake Ballet, and I hope you enjoy the concert. I look forward to seeing you on October 21st at 7:30 and October 22nd at 2:30 at the Civic Center of Greater Des Moines. Look forward to seeing you all there.